Last time on Metaphor ReFantazio.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us?
And now back to Sup dudes, my name is Dakota and welcome back to the Let's Play Metaphor ReFantazio. So we, after a couple days of literally kind of just waiting, story is progressing here to where the church or whatever is kind of like making this whole tournament. So like they have a basis to go for the king's throne to kind of make it look so like legitimate, I guess. So we made a plan. In order to get to Luis, we should enter this tournament as well. And to begin this off, we need to take a bounty of some sorts, because that's one of the things they want us to do. And since everybody wants to freaking take a freaking a creature, we got stuck with some freaking kidnapper. I don't know. Look at that. Most all the crests are gone. The only one left worth taking is the bounty for May, wherever that is. What does Stroll think we gain here? I guess we take this heist one out of the window. So yeah, this guy's supposed to be like really terrible. Oh, what's a whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me, or you actually think I'm participating in the tournament for the throne? Oh, the audacity of youth. That's rich. A mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of. As king, the idea makes me sick to my stomach.
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is the dignified man of a great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you or Luis to dare to. It hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give the eulogy of your funeral. I suppose he's a candidate too. Give it up, dude. Hey, wouldn't we be alright if we accept the bounty contract for May? May? You sure you can handle that? You can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. Hold on. Of course I can. You're an odd one, alright? Either that or you're just a green. Head to Martira. You'd probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
Alright. There's 100,000 freaking bounty on this thing. Holy frick. Oh, Castle Town Kidnapper. Need to find and bring May, a notorious criminal tied to a series of kidnappings in Martira. Despite his bounty, he has evaded capture and his true identity remains a mystery. Damn, dude, that's a whole lot of freaking money.
Let's call it.
Okay, we got the contract. Let's head back to the inn for now. Plus our courage goes up. Yeah.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about.
We're just not going to say anything.
Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Oh, great.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
Huh.
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
The opening ceremony for the tournament is tomorrow.
Let's rest.
Probably stay inside and rest today. Ah, frick. Nah, I want to go do a more explore.
Fancy a bit of it.
Frick. Dude, you have any more freaking info? No. Not taking. Nah, okay.
Now then.
Our preparation seems to be proceeding without issue. Well, apart from the one massive overturned uncertainty. Never mind. Forgive my mutterings. Just please do not be surprised, no matter what we're presented with. Oh no. Huckleberg, what happened?
Hey!
I asked Fabian for a map of Martira. She gave me the one from Grius' personal effects. It covers all the main roads. We may have found one in town, but a military map always has more details.
Yeah.
Fabian continues to be our anchor. To pay her back, let's achieve our goals. Thanks, Fabian.
Too much.
Tomorrow you depart. Maria will certainly miss you dearly, so please come back and say hello when you can, even if it's only every once in a while.
Oh, thanks. Great. Maria! I haven't seen Maria since I came back from the recruitment center. Wonder if something's wrong. Maria!
What?
Darn it! Okay, I freaking stop now. I guess I just have to sleep, you know. I got nothing else to do. Ah, freaking whatever.
Good night.
Rest well.
Can I come in?
Oh, there you are, Maria. What's wrong? Can't sleep? I'm gonna read some more.
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Aw. You don't have to worry. I won't tell her. Aw.
Oh, it's all right. You don't have to worry.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise. Wait for me.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Oh, we actually have a quest for her too. Ah! Promising returns. Maria is waiting for us to return home and regale her with tales of the strange and distant places we visit. Aw.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Oh!
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out.
Oh my god.
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it. Let's put it mildly. You truly are devoted to him.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I do. Not really. When he got me thrown out.
I remember your stunt getting me flung in the wastes.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Oh god, now I got Hulkenberg reading this freaking book. It's like everybody's gonna read this book.
So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Man, we're really risking our necks for this prince. I will admit. We gotta wake him up, though. Oh. Holy frick.
Judah!
Lady Juna!
Judah! Oh my god! Holy.
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand.
Oh my god.
Faraway sky so clear. Let my wish echo.
Yeah, woo! Oh my god, that was just so cool. Damn, there's something about these, like, the characters and their eyes. They just sparkle. Like, it's so pretty. Juna! I love you, Juna! No!
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown.
Going all the way around the map,
Closest
almost.
to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo.
Holy hell.
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctis have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
Where is he? He's not here.
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Liddell. Oh, this is the guy.
So he was one of Luis's men.
Yeah, he confronted us before.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Of course! Power! Power and
Well,
destruction.
It's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Krauss.
Oh.
In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden.
Oh my god!
Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life. It's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Uh-oh. It's me! Hi, guys! I'm here. Hi. Hello.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Guys? Don't worry. Y'all respect me here later.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
We're already getting screwed over. Oh.
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
Oh!
A land runner? It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You dolt! You nearly brought down the cathedral! It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on!
I'm going! I'm going.
So fast! Hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Oh, dude, we're zooming. Oh, I gained some supporters from that. Wow. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, what's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run it along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliments, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for our little test run. What is happening right now?
Let's see.
We want to go to a place called Martira, Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a way south. Whoop, whoop. Oh, holy crap, bro! How many freaking encampments? Couple different
Let us hurry.
camps.
Let's see here.
First camp on the road to Martira from the Green Trad.
Whoa.
There's the second one, and there's
That's where you wanna go.
there's the third one.
This place here.
Holy crap, we are moving now. Damn, dude, we're gonna move all the way down here. So this whole tournament's gonna base us going from here all the way to the other side of the freaking country, and back up. Okay.
This place here.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, Martira, here it is. Down to Martira? Eh? Oh, this is a corrupt legs. Oh, I say that'll be 4 days, 3 nights about.
Oh.
4 days and 3 nights. It'll be a great deal faster than a carriage. Surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed.
Spectacular!
Spectacular! Bally good. I'll cinch those britches cups. Full steam ahead to Martira Old Castle Town.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chin wag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's amazing. Is it safe? I don't care.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Noble District understruck. Wait, what?
Neurus?
Oh.
Are you there? I'm coming in.
This must be when she met up with him.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not the new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
He's like, what?
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God.
Oh.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders?
I might have just done a little here and there.
You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the ballet runner alone.
Look, this runner... is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral. as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then luck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him. It's better than nothing. If we die, we die together.
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
'Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
It's pretty bumpy, don't you think?
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely.
I'm an elder. No one likes me anyway, so we might as well just do what we want.
Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
It's perfect. Sounds impossible. I trust you all.
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's highs, mate. An ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant.
I mean, you could say, like, this guy can be a monster in his own right. You know?
Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
We don't want to... It's going to probably be like, oh, we got some humans. We brought in some humans. We got some little freaking dogs. Harry us with some man.
bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
Oh, could this guy be the gunner? The guy I'm looking for? Because it said some guy had to be like, I forget. It was like some guy that had to be like that type of person. So it might be this guy.
Certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like maybe some type of engineer or some sorts. So this possibly could be the gunner archetype. All right, the Gauntlet Runner, yeah! Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. Visit Academia by finding more and interacting with them. So at the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around on your way there.
Oh, yeah?
Never been on the Gauntlet Runner. Kind of want to see what the engine room's like. Holy frick. Oh my god! Now this is sweet. Look at... Great for steel on top of thick glass. Doesn't appear to be easily breakable. Holy frick. I can see the sand. The runner makes a smooth ride at last. Eccentricities aside, he certainly earned his title as court engineer. That said, I'm more concerned with his unseen workings. I do hope he has made any dubious additions. Holy frick, Stroll. This is crazy. The carriage can begin to compete with the Gauntlet Runner's speed. I suppose they earned the reputation. That I'm in constant fear of losing my lunch is far from ideal, but once I am used to it, I'm sure the journey will be pleasant. Oh, dude, this freaking is epic as hell. Gotta go up. The watchtower. Holy frick! Oh my god! Oh, holy crap, we were flying above us! Oh, frick! Armageddon! Oh! Oh, dude, that's so freaking awesome. And I bet, like, once we get to newer areas, the environment will change, I would like to think. So, like, say we get down closer to, like, down closer to the water, we might see a lot more grass and water. Oh my god, dude. Oh crap, dude. Remember when I loaded up when I first loaded up the demo, like the main menu like was kind of like you being on something like this, so kind of figured we would be on this thing at some point. Holy frick. What else we got going on here? The deck? I think it was on the deck. Yeah. Look at... Where is the white... What the heck is happening? Hey! Hey! What are you doing over there? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so amazing. Wow, so this room's made for bathing. Can't we really just hop in mid-ride and take a real bath? Now that I could get used to. I call first dip. Were you just gonna stride up and strip nude? Where do you think you are? Unacceptable.
You really?
It's a bathing room. Oops. Not to mention, no running water yet. Working on it.
Damn.
What? Unacceptable. Oh man, I can't use the freaking toilet. God dang it. Oh sweet, we got a cooking table. We can make food here too.
So?
You have to wash your dishes properly, but being the water's a precious resource, that actually goes double. Oh my god. Oh, these are our beds? Oh my. This is like when you're like on a ship for sure. You just crawl into your space, and that's it. That's all you get. And I got like a dining area. Oh, look at that. All right, the back deck. Hello.
What's this?
Beneath this cloth, there seems a big barrel. One it's used for. I got some like explosives of some sort. Just throw it off and blow up everything. Oh wait, here's the engine room. Okay, here we go. More. It's more. Washing machine. Machine that does laundry, handmade by Neurus. Seems there's nothing in it at the moment. Wait, we gotta wash our clothes too? What? Upright cleaning tool? Maybe not now. What? More.
Oh, where was I?
More. I need to see you. I can't do anything without you more.
Oh.
That's a new archetype.
Hello.
Okay. That's right, because we got the merchant. We got the merchant on the last video because we did Brigida's request. Funny thing, I went to go check the choices for like that second rank just to see if I got the right choices for that. I don't think I was meant to be able to do it on the day I did it. Which is funny. But nevertheless, it's cool I was able to at least get it as quick as I did. Yeah, okay, I got the knight. I didn't use it at all, but I got the knight just in case. Of course, you got the brawler for Stroll. Oh, Skullcracker actually inflicts the forget. Battle Cry, though, that seems a legit good skill to have. Increases the caster's attack and defense. You buff yourself up instantly like that, dude. That'd be amazing to have. Stroll's almost the rank 20 though for his warrior, and I'm pretty sure the next time we get into another type of dungeon thing, we should be able to fully rank it up. Here we are, merchant. In times of yore, there lived heroes who eschewed the blade, but won their fortune through masterful negotiation. Their souls together form the power of the merchant. Among them, the elite, who seek to control the world of profits and losses, find victory in superior deal-making. I dub the tycoon. The merchant archetype attacks with money rather than mind or body, and bears the power to gain rewards beyond victory in battle. Viewed in another light, it can also be as powerful as the war chest that funds it. Without coin, it has nothing. Let no merchant forget this truth.
We'll figure it out.
So this archetype increases battle rewards just by being in the party, and while its money-consuming skills are strong, we don't want them let them overspend.
Yeah, that's literally their only basis of fighting is the money. But yeah, you can see here it's just chance of winning a small sum of money each time an enemy is stunned or defeated. So I guess it works in overworld stuff. I feel like I could just like rank this up. I don't feel like I don't want to freaking pretty much use this. You got evasion against fire here. That would be pretty nice. Increase the likelihood to receive an item after battles. Increases effects like consumables. And this is steel mag. You can actually deck collection steel mag. But they use almighty attacks. So it's, instead of like rather than going for a certain weakness, you just say screw it and just throw money at them, and then boom, they get hit.
Oh.
All right, that's it. That's all that was here. Buy more. Come back when I get the gunner, hopefully. He has to be the gunner, I would assume. This thing has a heart. Wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
First time on a gauntlet runner, eh?
Whoa, that scared me. Looks like that pipe's in here too.
called a runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe you heard speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magma crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wind, or the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among this other things, I modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream.
What dream?
Long story, my girl. Best told a captive audience with no plans for the next few days or nights.
Never mind then. Maybe some other time.
Anyway, still plenty of the old girls that's in work in progress, and by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. You continue toward your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its faculties to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books on the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may improve your virtues. At the end of the day, your choice is yours. Oh my goodness, man. I've never seen an igniter like this before. Holy frag, we get the blue crap up, dude.
Magic igniter, enormous compared to those used by the army. If I recall correctly, they use magic crystals as fuel.
Holy smokes.
You notice this homemade washing machine. Washing clothes can sometimes cleanse the mind too.
Increases my max MP.
Understood.
What? By how much, though?
Come on.
This weird tool is actually cleaning an igniter that you notice and modified to create wind that collects dust. Pretty nifty. I'm tired, but all the lifting and bending is over sure to strengthen your legs, yeah?
Increases my max HP. Oh my god, dude. These will come in handy for sure. Hulkenberg, hi. Nice to review the beer.
Speaking of,
Irv said he's got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hush Honeybee.
How about you cook for me? That's essentially what she did. The bookshelf. The books I could read are New World Travel Diary, Pride and Persuasion.
This appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. Seems like a book that would really expand the mind. Wanted to read it together?
I'll gain more imagination. Okay. What about Pride and Persuasion?
The book outlines useful conversational techniques for convincing others. I haven't started. Nurse probably let this here, huh?
More eloquence. That'd be pretty nifty to have. They somehow inserted the books into this game too. Stroll's dead, by the way. Look at it. Oh, I feel drunk. Are you okay? Don't vomit. Don't you vomit here.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay? I'll survive. Could handle the swaying of the carriage, but this is no peace. Seems I'll need to learn to endure it. And he's vomiting all over the floor. Oh, the pantry. Hey.
What's this?
There's some mellow milk and fragrance spice. I wonder what brought them here. Used for cooking.
What? I found ingredients?
Hell yeah.
Hulkenberg wants me to cook. I feel devoted to cook for her. Use the Gauntlet's cooking table to whip up some food for you. Use the Gauntlet's cooking table to whip up some food for you and your allies. Eating prepared meals can grant your party various positive effects. Okay, you need ingredients. Buy them, win them, or find them lying around. Try to experience as much of these as possible. After you made every dish at least once, you may learn how to create the ultimate culinary masterpiece. Holy frick, bro. Oh, a bunch of stuff here.
Whose hand is that? There's some notes here about some new potential recipes.
So the red grass Purdue recipe that we used to make, this the coney stew, the coney roast. The holy freaking crap. Whitefish platter recipe, meatballs, stew, fermented ribs, black... Damn! Want us to make something? If so, we should try to have everyone teach us their culinary specialty. Let me save. Okay, so we already made the Badoo. So the roast. It's the only other thing I can make. Curative coney roast. Stir-fried dish of a brand name coney raised on a venom neutralizing plants. Restores 250 HP and cures the poison for all allies. Damn. I don't know if I want to read or if I just want to do the cooking here. Because honestly, I want to up my my virtues first before I really do anything. But I have like what, 2 more days to kind of do stuff. So I already have 2 of the black breads. Heals 300 all might damage the enemy. Damn. Alright, well, I only have enough for this, so might as well just make this.
Let's check.
That's the dish Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Now then.
For as often as we simply refer to as meals as meat, something to keep in mind where it's cut from. The taste and texture can change dramatically, you know. Each type of cut has an ideal preparation, and if you do it well, it turns out tender and delicious. Something to strive for, wouldn't you say?
Speaking of...
So, what kind of cut do we have here? Ah, but never you mind. Just leave this to me. Alright, begin the food with straw. Watch your meat and adjust the heat, as so it goes. Although it depends on what your preference is, really. Still time. No, it is time. Strike now!
Alright.
Yes, not so bad. Not bad so far. See the juices there? There's your proof this is turning out delicious. We'll add a little something for the aroma. We're done. But just a little. Otherwise, overshadow the flavor.
Amazing. Stroll and I made delicious looking dish cooked to perfection.
It's curative coney roast. Smells great, doesn't it? Now match how it tastes. Yeah! I cleaned the kitchen. Time really flew. Yeah!
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Alright, we did a pit stop.
Establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is encompassed with darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. On an encampment, you can use at any of the facilities at the gauntlet runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journeys with your allies. Give it a try.
3 days until we reach Martira.
Our first time camping in the gauntlet runner. I'm kind of excited. It'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone?
Oh, frick me. Oh, this is where the virtues come into play. Looks like. So now I can talk to Stroll and that will bump up my virtues, I think.
There's insects gathering by the campfire. Oh, apparently you can eat these bugs. Well, according to Hulkberg anyway.
Try to catch one. Dream Eater Moth. Holy frick, I got one. Heck yeah, bud. Oh, how was that ride, eh? Smooth as butter, luxurious as a palace, awe-inspiring, tear-jerking. I wouldn't go that far. Absolutely. Whoa, this ride is such a guilty pleasure. Though credit where it is due, my team green certainly helped make her what she is. Full disclosure, that's all thanks to the little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking to the dunes. Won't ever worry about the terrain, she could just fly, but that's a story for another day. Off you go. Better get your 40 winks. Is Hulkenberg not here? Hulkenberg! Hulkenberg! Where's she at? Hello? Hulkenberg? Oh, there you are.
Well met.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you are overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? I can hone my imagination.
Yes!
This power we awoken to, all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are all these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is the armor-like appearance. What do you make of that?
It's cool. It's bizarre. Kind of scary. Cool.
Certainly.
I think it's cool. It looks cool.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look, per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of the power lurking within them. Is that not, then, the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also hence why is it so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterward is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food preserves.
Welcome back. I talk about things to come. I feel like my imagination increased.
All right.
Holy frick, bro! Yeah, give me more imagination, boy. Yeah. All right. Probably should read. Either read to get more eloquence. What was the other one? Was the other one actually imagination? I honestly don't remember. I'm not freaking smart.
It's getting quite late, but we got ways to go yet.
We got ways to go!
So I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Blah, 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 blah.
Alright, sweet.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We actually got Mag for doing that as well. That's sweet.
Good morning.
Top to the morning to ye, my dear passengers. I trust the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to be a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains his rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'd be leaving these utter dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners are really neat, aren't they? A character would never been able to get through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay, Nurse?
Yeah, don't crash us. 2 more days. Oh, here we go. So now the virtues thing popped up for them. So now I can hang out with them again, and then my virtues can go up depending on what they're doing. But for Stroll is for courage. I guess the thing for Hulkenberg is wisdom. Nice.
All right then.
Wanted to see if I was able to hang out with the Nurse, but I don't think I'm going to be able to here. Because he's busy commandeering the damn thing, so I don't think I'm going to be able to hang out with him. Yeah, look, now the desert's not as dry looking. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's not as the collared out.
Go.
Damn. Now I kind of want to like hang with Hulkenberg again, because it's like wisdom now. Or hang out with Stroll. Because if I might be able to get 4 for each of these guys now. And plus, I'm almost done with the courage. Or getting ranked 2 for courage. But I do want to kind of up my other virtues as well. At least I get everything at 2. Man, this is tough, man. This is really tough to think here because you got so many choices to do here. And oh my god, it's a kitty! See, the diary does give me imagination. I could reload the save from yesterday and just read the book. Because the cooking, as well as just give me benefits for the effects that I make, that's all it does. It's just give me the food. I feel like I can just whip it up whenever. Alright. I'm going to do that. I'm going to load my save. I want to try to make my save or try to make most of my time here. If I get my virtues up to a pretty good status, then I won't have to worry about, you know, all this stuff, but Walker just wants me to cook. And I figured I'd cook for her, but you know. This upped my eloquence. Let's do the one about imagination. See if we get our imagination up pretty fast. So this is the diary.
Actually?
To be honest with you, I'm realizing something. There's so many things in the world which, very simply, I don't understand. There's so many things I learned since we started traveling together. You matured. Same here. The world is vast.
Sure.
The world is vast. It really is. The world I knew before seems so small now. Hey Reno, I know the time we're traveling for our mission, but if all goes well, I want to go on another journey where I'm free to do what I want. I hear you. Sounds like fun. Maybe I'll write a book about it.
That's right.
Me too. I know what you mean.
Yep.
Yes, learning about life by exploring new places. That's what I want. First, I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future. I'll have to keep working hard. Well, can you think of anything I can do to help you out? Teach me more. Always encourage me. You're already helping me plenty. You already do plenty for me.
What?
Really? Ah, hearing that makes me happy. Especially since I don't have to do anything more to keep you satisfied. This conversation kind of went off in a unique direction, huh? Let's keep reading the book for a bit. It describes a new world. If a place other than this really exists, I'd like to visit someday. His imagination just expanded after conjuring up various ideas together with Gallica.
Alright.
Oh, it does give you 4. Damn, dude. Plus, there's more to read.
The gaunt protected.
I wonder if I finished the book, it would give me an extra point or so. Maybe. Or maybe not. Oh, so close. Yeah, I feel like if I hang out one more time or read the freaking diary, I should be able to get my imagination to 2. 2.
Good morning.
Let's talk to Stroll. You're in a good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. Got the time, why not join me? It's refreshing in the mind as it is for our battles.
See, my weapon will help me improve my focus during the fight and hone my courage.
Yes.
Well then.
Right, let's have a look at your blade then.
Try to at least get up and everything here.
You'll think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence still exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why, one day I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. Not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
How about you? I shared my plan. Let's hear yours. What do you do when the fight's over?
I'm not sure. I'd like to help you. I want to travel.
So that means...
I think I want to travel.
Oh, I see.
To go where the wind takes you, I take it. That does sound nice. I got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it gets attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, but not leave it to a spineless army and incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those opposed to them. They have no desire to protect the people, just like Luis.
We'll fight for change. Corruption is everywhere.
Look at that.
I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree. Seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you are our captain. Truly. You resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Ha! Our fight, I say. I'll force my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know? To act with such conviction. How does one become so bold?
Do what I must. I waver sometimes.
Just do whatever.
Yeah.
I'm only doing what needs to be done, one step at a time.
Right.
Easier said than done. I get so fixated on the past, I lose sight of the present sometimes. You always look forward. That's what I envy about you. All this to say, I have faith in you. We have more battles ahead. I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by the people to think of it as justice. The free to make their choices. And so is the one being chosen. Wonder who it'll end up being after all this.
Alright.
Anyway, the sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up.
Caring for my weapon has fortified my will to fight as well as increased my courage.
Now then.
Oh, that was adorable. Oh, they drink too, yeah! We're spirited now.
Courage.
Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people.
Why, that's...
Conqueror need that precious kindling with which your followers of passions may be inflamed.
Holy frag, the things of the crown are popping out of my head.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Oh, hey, break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy.
What?
A resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Tree of Prophecy?
Here we are. Shall we take a close look?
Oh my god! Look at this thing.
Wow.
Oh wow, it's so pretty.
That's...
It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the time ahead.
How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of the desert?
I'm not so sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here.
If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery.
Nearest pulled a sheet of paper and brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Well, Nurse, how'd you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it, I'm finished, yeah? Take it as keepsake.
You're giving it to me?
Was it for research?
But...
I thought you needed this for research.
All the pertinent information I need is etched in my very mind. I can make do without the sketch itself. A Tree of Prophecy drawing.
I see Norris's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there.
Huh.
Hey, why don't we get that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. We could tell her a story about this place. Next time we're in Grand Trad, I should get this drawing to Maria.
Ah, okay. A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which gives me great insight into my own research in flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it's up blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly the color portends. Took a brief detour, but I feel seeing this rare sight has broadened my wisdom. Hey! What? It gave me wisdom without having to do anything.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders. as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself.
That's
Monsters
nice.
run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
The Rock Den Camp. Oh, back with more bugs on the thing. I wonder what kind of place Martira is. That's cool. We get to actually explore different towns and places. And oh, it's so nice. Alkenberg.
Speaking of,
Excellent timing. I just heard something that caught my rather my surprise. I thought Cottage Grand Trad was beset by bandits and you were thrown out. You walked the desert to reach the city.
your thoughts?
Such a vast empty expanse. An easy land to get lost in, I'm sure. The cathedral guided me. Well, I had Gallica.
Fair point.
Of course. You've no need to worry with her at your side, I suppose that's why she's been tasked with the role of messenger.
So,
Well, in the event that you ever find yourself lost in the wilds, let me offer my own advice. Search for the first star. That star moves to the west in the evening and to the east at night. Time and time again, it helped correct my path in the journey to find His Highness. Still, I must say I did not expect to return to a life on the road. It will be a long journey yet. Perhaps we would be better rest while we can.
All right then.
Alright, is there anything else to really do here besides to read the book and freaking whatnot? Looks like... Oh, is Nurse the freaking injured?
Let's head there right away.
Maybe I would go for wisdom though, but I'm just curious what he's doing. The hell are you doing, buddy? Oh, I'm just staring.
All right then.
Alright, but I don't need wisdom right now. Actually,
All right then.
what did Stroll have for me? Imagination?
Let's go.
I might be able to bump up my imagination here, if all goes well.
Hey,
Are you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they're getting, and I don't not up to much. Care to keep me company?
On the past, plan for the future with Stroll. I can hone my imagination.
Seems like imagination is like one of the harder things to do here, but
now then.
doing these things kind of help it. So next up is Martira. Feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. What has happened in such a short span of time? I met you. We went over to the northern fortress and awakened our mysterious power. I've once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past.
Speaking of,
Which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends?
Power isn't everything. They had no allies. They lost to a greater power.
What's that about?
Power isn't everything.
oh, I see.
I see. As kings, they had to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. Perhaps not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we got allies who share these abilities as well.
Then,
Continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great heroes and kings of old. Though all this does make me wonder, just how many more of these powers are out there?
There's a few. I felt my imagination grow as Stroll and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
Now then.
Please. Yes! Rank 2, baby! We're inspired now.
Imagination.
It is one of the virtues a world must possess. The true sovereignty is thy aspiration. Furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition. A conqueror needs that precious kindling in which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Come now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Blah 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 blah. Damn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Looks like it's probably like imagination or eloquence that we're going to have more trouble leveling up here. Oh, frick!
Finally! We're out of the desert!
Yeah!
Oh wow! I missed all this green!
why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Oh God!
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
What?
A cannonade.
We got shot at? Who shot us? Oh Jesus! Now we gotta do a Gundam where we're fighting with gauntlet runners. Oh frick!
It's rising.
Oh God! Now everybody's trying to get in here.
Sanctism will reign.
It's them.
Wait, they actually are fighting with their stupid gauntlet runner. No freaking way!
Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot. Just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashing well out of the race.
Swords is a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is
What is he doing? Why is he there?
See, acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
The plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's help Gladel. See how it plays out.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
Oh God, here we go. Oh!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Godot and his monks aboarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Oh frick, we're straight in the bow.
You dare interfere in my fight? Know your place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Oh God. Mage, spears. Defeat the monks without harming Godot. That's stupid!
Vitus power.
Alright. Guess we'll just focus on freaking these dudes.
Maybe not. Let's set it up.
Coordination is key.
Alright, horse thorn carriage. Here we go. Oh! Strike them down.
In the name of justice.
I thought I would resist.
What could you hope to achieve?
Is that all?
Ow.
Kneel before him.
Damn it. He's just smirking. Ow.
Dear God.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Let justice prevail. Strike me if you dare.
Alright. Focus on Hulkenberg, guys.
Seeker.
Don't look at us. There we go.
Are you prepared?
Punch the crap out of this dude. Boom!
What could you hope to achieve? Take this.
Oh, God!
I won't lose.
They didn't even pay attention at all to her. Alright.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Seeker.
Don't worry, just heal up, Stroll. And slice and dice this dude. Boom, 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 boom.
I shall seize my chance. More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Oh, great. Now he's gonna fight us.
Does mean he's getting
Rise, my brothers.
He healed him. Are you serious?
Is that all?
Ow!
This is God.
Oh, come on.
Take this.
Ow!
Hulkenberg's badly injured. Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
Is that all?
Don't worry, Hulkenberg. I got you, girl.
We're not out of it yet.
Now, I call upon royal power within.
Slice again. Yes. There we go.
Sanctism will reign.
Ow! What was that? Was that light?
Only a flesh wound.
Ah.
Sanctism will reign.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded.
Ah.
Heal her. Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
Lend me your
Oh, that hurt. That hurt a bit.
Hulkenberg's guarding again.
I'm obliged.
Take this.
Ow! Oh, come on.
Take this.
Got blocked out. Oh.
Captain's on his last leg.
Warrior.
Someone get him.
There we go. We took one out.
You got your defenses down.
Power of heroes.
There we go. Focus on Hulkenberg. Holy freaking crap, dude. Whew.
Sanctism will reign.
Oh, you missed Stroll.
Fancy footwear, Stroll.
There you go.
Only a flesh wound.
Ow.
Estimate me.
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
No. Are you prepared? I'll crush you.
Damn.
So come. Free.
Hulkenberg got them right in
There we go. Finally.
Hold nothing back.
I owe you.
Took out their mage, so
Sanctism will
only gotta worry about the light. Oh.
Stroll's badly wounded.
Don't you dare kill Stroll. Damn it.
Someone get him back on his feet.
Ah.
Knight. Not now.
Ah. Items. Okay. God damn it.
Adjust the thing.
I live to see another day.
my power.
Free.
You hit their weakness. There's your opening, Captain.
There you go. Get hit with that.
Take this.
Hulkenberg's badly
Ow.
wounded. Someone
Ooh.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
Yes.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee
and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
Yeah, what are we meant to do here? This is kind of stupid.
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint.
Hey, get down here.
Hello.
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I wanted to help. Are you hurt? I guess he lives to see another day.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Oh.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Oh, God, here he is.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm a candidate for your supporters. Take a wild guess.
Take a wild guess.
Mouth like that's gonna get you killed, kid.
A bold one, are you? I didn't take you for a traveling troupe of jesters.
He's just another no-name candidate.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond? To become king, help save the prince, to help you, Count Luis. Yeah, I'm here to save the prince, by the way. The prince isn't dead, by the way. You might see us as an enemy.
Hey, I know you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion? We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees.
Damn.
Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Yeah, I was not expecting to just see Luis right freaking there.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Oh, goodness.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
I don't think it is. You seem troubled.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a burly apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort. But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one? Where'd you hear this from?
Who'd you hear this from?
Heard it, lad. I've seen it with my own eyes. You see, there was this old inventor in the neighborhood where I grew up, quite sharp, but a bit balmy. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Maybe I should look into Chimera when we get to Martria.
This one's important.
Find a spark. An old inventor Nuris once knew is living in Chimera, a village near Martria. He may be able to tell us more about the relic he once showed Nuris. Get hero's instance from this? Alright, this probably would start that whole gunner archetype, possibly. I don't know. With Nuris, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, head towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So we'll arrive in Martria this evening, then. Good. Still be liberated from this blast of shaking. Liberated? I do believe I'd take offense to that. This fair girl's right, you know. Her courage can never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Oh, apologies. I'm grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? Sure, the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Well, it's the only move that we got.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city.
She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is a tyrant. All fights have casualties. Not my business.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Holy crap.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great. Looks great. Not sure about this.
It looks great.
Come now, they're offering us fine hospitality. 'Tis only right that we graciously savor it.
Yes, absolutely right. I'll be cheering you on. And, I'll see to the funeral plans.
I barely bit into this thing already. I felt a spray of something. But as for the taste, it's not that bad.
Are you actually enjoying that?
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
The rival gauntlet runner?
Trouble.
Now someone's just waiting for us there? Are you serious?
Let's see here.
This time where's Nest? Oh, God.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's take this down together. We'll get the job done. Just have our reward ready.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
Oh my
Now
god.
This is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
I'm just gonna sit here for a minute just to kind of admire, or, you know, reasons.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Forever since I had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
We're gonna meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay?
Oh, frick. Now we got the, a new town to explore here. Probably not able to really do anything here. But,
All right then.
oh, well, we might be able to kind of go out and about for a bit, but overall, new town. I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, this video is gonna probably go for long now. I wasn't expecting to be non-stop after the freaking Luis thing, but oh well, we're here now. So hopefully get to explore this town a bit more and continue onward, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already, as it really does help me out. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you all later.